Hi everyone, my name is Molly Smith. I am a Halifax class of 2016 graduate. This year I graduated from Penn State with a degree in nursing and start my new job as a labor and delivery nurse this summer, which is super exciting.
Hello, my name is KRISTEN MARSTERS. I'm a 2011 graduate of Halifax. I have 2 bachelor degrees from the University of Pittsburgh, as well as most recently my master's in business. I work for the University of Pittsburgh in the athletic department in student athlete development.
Hi, my name is HANNUM and I am a 2016 graduate from Halifax. I just graduated from Duquesne University and I actually just landed my first teaching job teaching K-6 general music, band, choir, and strings at a school district out in Johnstown. So I'm really excited to be doing that come August.
Hello, my name is BROOKE, Halifax class of 2016 and new member of Bloomsburg University class of 2020. So I will be starting a nursing job in July.
Hi guys, my name is CARISSA STROHECKER HANNUM. I graduated from Halifax High School from the class of 2010. After I graduated from Halifax High, I actually attended my undergraduate university at Shippensburg University, and then I actually went on to grad school to study clinical mental health counseling at the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. Currently, I'm actually a therapist. I'm coming to you from my makeshift office in my own home since DC is still very affected by the pandemic right now. And I'm currently a mental health therapist. I work in an outpatient practice at this point in time. Specifically, I'm working with individuals with eating disorders, anxiety, depression, personality concerns and issues, as well as trauma. And so I recognize that my occupation is something that you guys might not hear about very often, and I'm more than happy to talk to anybody about that.
If I could give you one piece of advice for academic success, it would be to start studying early and take all of the notes that you write in class, as well as the ones you're given by your teacher, and rewrite them in your own words using pictures and charts and graphs that will help you better understand the material you're learning rather than just memorizing it for a test. Good luck!
And if I could provide one study habit, it would be to take your notes by hand. And I know that sounds old school, but it's actually shown that handwriting your notes uses more cognitive processing, so you're more likely to remember what you're writing down. And this is something that I did all throughout college. I still handwrite my notes. I'd rather have a pad and a pen in front of me than my laptop, and it definitely helps me to remember things better.
My top studying tip for you guys, whether it be in high school or college, one thing that I found really helpful was, first of all, using flashcards. I felt like it really drilled all of the terms and everything that I needed to know into my brain, but then also using what I call the rule of 3, and that is you start with your stack of flashcards and you have to get every card right 3 times before you can put it down and set it to the set. I just felt like that rule of 3 really helped me in my studying, and it really showed in my test scores and my knowledge later on. I retained everything a lot more.
Here are some of my college tips on how I made it through college. So I would say, for starters, that you definitely want to go beyond the syllabus. Make yourself an agenda that holds you accountable. You want to set your own due dates. So if you have a paper that's due in 2 months, you want to get those articles found by a month out. And you want to start your rough draft 2 weeks out maybe. And then you want to have it all done 3 days prior to the due dates. That way you have time to make sure that you have everything that you need. And then the next big thing for college would be test day. So find out what study method works best for you. For me, it was making note cards or maybe making an outline. So then I would actually come back right after class was over and sit down and make note cards. It's annoying, it's not what you want to do, but the information is still fresh in your mind. You're going to reiterate the information by writing the note cards, and then the note cards are already made for you by the time that you're ready to sit down and study. So you don't have to worry about how to prepare to study. You can just worry about studying when it's time.
Something that I think is really important is really kind of parse out, especially when you're doing so much scheduling, especially there's so many different activities, there's so many different academic homework or projects or group projects that you need to do, it can be really hard to even understand what you should be scheduling when. So I think for me, something that was helpful was to really decide, what do you need to do today versus what do you want to do? And sometimes only doing what you need to do in one day can help you figure out a more lighter schedule that can be more relieving than feeling like you need to absolutely get everything done. I think something else that is really helpful is to make sure that when you're looking at your schedule, make sure it's not just all academics. Make sure you do something fun for yourself, what I would call self-care. So really make sure that you're scheduling breaks for yourself in between studying, because sometimes even taking a 10-minute break or sometimes taking some time to really check in with yourself and how you're feeling emotionally can actually help you go back into the studying process and feel a little bit more relieved and a little bit clearer to kind of do that too. So, but schedule those breaks. Self-care doesn't mean just having to go take a bath, but self-care means going and having fun with friends or taking some time to go read a book or something that you enjoy. The other tip that I would share with you guys is, like, if you feel really passionate about something, especially in terms of your academic career and in terms of what you want to do in your career outside of academics, really seek out the opportunities to do it. Don't feel confined to just stay within the Halifax area and talk to people within that area. Seek out other people or other alumni that are willing to talk you through how they might have even found somebody in their career. I know for myself, I started doing internships at Hershey Medical Center, and that really helped me solidify what I wanted to do in terms of becoming a therapist and what sorts of population of people that I wanted to work with too. So I think taking that time to seek out those opportunities, even if they're not put in front of you in the school environment, can actually help you and help solidify your interests. So even if you end up not liking something, maybe you learned a little bit about yourself in that atmosphere too.
I would also just like to say that my why I worked so hard and why I studied so much got me basically a full ride to Duquesne University. I don't have any outside loans that I have to pay off, which is really a load off my back and a load off of yours if you can manage to do that as well. Being able to walk away from college basically debt-free is a blessing and something that I don't take lightly. But that why, how I got there was through that studying, through those long nights, and just that commitment to my education and the end goal that I wanted to be the first person in my family with a degree, and I did that just a couple weeks ago. So I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope that my words could help you a little bit.